weekend has officially begun. And we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Looking at Toronto, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bucks. Here's Buzelis. Now, here is Weber. Inside, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
And they double up Arenas. The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's the Raptors' ball. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Boy, Mobley read that the entire way. His defensive instincts are so good.
And Weber throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now, here's Maxey. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Davis.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
There's the pick. Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Now, how about this move by Miller? Using the pick and roll to create some space for himself.
Arenas. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Yeah, tough start. 0 for 4. Just relax a little bit.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Miller. Shot clock reset for Toronto. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. A three-pointer is right on target.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Arenas with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Here's Miller. Pass to Buzelis. To the middle. That's tipped. And stolen by Mobley. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, if I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision. I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Guys?
He can do both. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And here's Miller. Gilbert Arenas getting it to go from deep. Pass to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Here's Buzelis. Shoots over Mobley.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. To the paint, here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get an AD way.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Raptors leading by 6. Taken away by Holiday. Here he goes. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Oh, that is a heck of an attack by Drew Holiday off the bounce. He holds nothing back.
Weber gets the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And stolen by Maxey. Now the Raptors moving it up. Pass to Weber. Back to Maxey. On the wing, Bridges. He has yet to score. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Maxey attacking. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And there's the drive. Arenas can't hit. Weber a screen. 3 seconds left. And it's blocked. And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got 5. You know, Doris, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place. Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Weber a screen. Down low. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Here's Maxey. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. He has 7.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
Here's Arenas. This Weber comes up with a rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, trying to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Miller. And the layup's good off the glass.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So both teams making some changes here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the left wing. And the wide open shot from Reed. Drills the three-pointer. Reed's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This has always been an aspect of Naz Reid's game, the ability to spread the floor from 3.
Mobley outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Fast break, Toronto. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
You can't afford to let Green get a lane because he'll force the defense to compromise right there.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green, so much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
And Davis sends it back.
Come on, man. You gotta bring it harder than that when AD is meeting you at the rim.
Number 28.
Here's Shannon. Just 5 to shoot. And Reed has it in the corner. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Thunder trailing by 5. Green deciding where to go with it. Reed with the rebound. A minute 20 left to play here in the half. Fires the 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
In the corner, it's Brown. The three-pointer, no good. Toronto leading by 8. Jackson down low.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Back to Reed. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Brown with it. And it's Buzelis picking him up. And here's Exum. Nothing on the board. Missed inside. Left side, Jackson. Pass to Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Hachimura. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Mobley with the block.
That's a big-time send back by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
Good D by Miller.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Buzelis, no one around him. No good from outside. Thunder trailing by 12. Stolen by Weber. Fast break, Toronto. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness. ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Back to Maxey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Endorse the Raptors. It would seem further ahead defensively than they are at the offensive end.
Kevin, it's an organization that historically looks for size. They have a lot of length and athleticism. The ability to force turnovers and be disruptive is something they identify, and then they want to push in transition. They're actually an entertaining group.
Mobley with the block.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he's not blocking shots, he's altering them.
Maxey, no good. Thunder trailing by 12. Here's Brown. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Raptors leading by 12. Lopez a screen. Sexton attacking to the inside. Lopez, no luck. Arenas with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Colin Sexton.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
Pass to Dunn. It's Miller on the wing. The three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorers.
Well, that's because, Kevin, he is a 3-level scorer. He can be a lob threat. You can put him on the box or at the elbows. You're going to have to draw a second defender if he's on the face-up because he can't get guarded one-on-one.
And finished off by Davis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll, good decision-making.
Just under 3.5 minutes play here in the third quarter. Shots good by Miller.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Thunder trailing by 10. 1:24 left to play here in the third. For three, Bridges. The rebound by Chris Webber. And so Sexton will bring it up for Toronto. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Nifty move. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
Well, Colin Sexton, Doris, provides a valuable scoring punch for this team.
Boy, you want to talk about a gritty defender and a guy who's willing to mix it up on both sides. There's some confidence and a toughness that you love with Colin Sexton. That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
Here's Weber. It's good from long range. Weber's got 7 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sexton. Mobley with the block. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Miller with a wide open look. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Holiday has it in the corner. On deep, Collins. That shot, no good. With 1 on the clock. And Weber throws it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And
The Thunder. 29.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Thunder trailing by 16. Outside Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Back to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
Arenas with the bucket.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Buzelis. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Thunder trailing by 16. Outside Arenas. Buries it from 3-point range.
Boy, that's his second 3. First of this half, though.
Weber a screen. Here's Maxey. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
You can see the strength of Miles Bridges. Brushes that contact off like it didn't even happen.
Over to the left wing. That's good by Shannon. Shannon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the shot will go down.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Rising up and ripping down the 2-hand jam.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
He parachutes in for the putback.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Thunder trailing by 12. Holiday outside. A three-pointer. Good.
What a smooth-looking opportunity. Holiday in rhythm right there.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Not that time. It won't go. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Mobley there for the rebound. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now Miller. Big time move inside.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from three, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 9. And 101 left to play here in the fourth. Puts it up from 15.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that will push the lead to double digits. The three goes down. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Well, we've all watched Maxi's game grow through the years, and he continues to improve.
And here are the Thunder now. 8-point game. Outside Arenas. Oh, what a finish. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Now the Thunder with it.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxi.
And the foul called on Alex Saw. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up missing both free throws. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. Here's what's your take?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
So it's Toronto winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on